Hello and welcome. I'm Lori and this is Changing My Nails. Today I will be removing the ASP Quick Dip Rose Petal Pink, and I will be doing a gradient technique with OPI's Do You Have This in Stock-Holm? As usual, I start my removal process with my nail drill, and I'm using the large ball bit, which is a fine grit bit. And also, to save some time, I'm only going to show you my pinky and my thumb processes. Once I'm done with the ball bit, I switch over to this ceramic bit, which is actually a coarse bit. Once I think I'm done using the coarse bit, I like to use this nail brush to wipe away any remaining dust so that I can reevaluate my progress. So what I'm doing here is evaluating the dip and trying to break off and remove any dip that is loose or could potentially cause a problem with getting moisture underneath it. Remember, I just started this process again last week and my cuticles were out of control. So I may have missed some of my cuticle and there's some on the nail that's causing the dip to lift. Once I'm satisfied that I have removed any loose dip, I then go ahead with the barrel bit, which is also fine grit, and I smooth out the edges so that it doesn't interfere with the next layers. Now I'm going back in with the large ball bit and I'm going to clean up the cuticle area again, this time focusing more on the cuticle and not on the removal of the product. So just like with my left hand, my right hand cuticles need some more maintenance. So I'm going to go through the soaking process and then try to clean up my cuticles again. I like to use this blunt cuticle pusher. I just don't think I have the skill set to use the sharp one. So I use this around all the edges of my nails and try to get as much of that cuticle removed as possible. And again, I use this cuticle cutter, even though I really don't like to, and carefully try to remove the cuticle from around my nails. I did a much better job this time and had a lot less damage. Once I'm done with my initial nail prep, I bring out my bottle that has rubbing alcohol in it and clean up my nails so that I can evaluate the next steps. Once I'm satisfied, I bring out a product called Bond Aid, and this just helps dry out your nails some more so that the dip and the glue stick to your nail better. I like to let this sit and dry for 5 minutes because I don't want anything, any kind of moisture on my nails when I start dipping. I like to have a clear dip base coat, and because my base coat is damaged, I'm going to go ahead and use my Mia Secret and do a couple coats of the clear dip. My thumbnail was actually in good shape, so I didn't put any new dip on my thumb. I did ultimately put 2 coats of the clear on my nails. So now I'm going to move on to the first color of my gradient, which is going to be white, and I'm going to put this on my pinky. This is Model 1's white. And to protect each color from cross-contamination, I am going to do the double dip right away with each finger. So the OPI color, Do You Have This Color in Stockholm, is the base color that I'm going to be doing a gradient on. So instead of showing you the dipping of each finger, I just focused on showing you the different gradients. So the first gradient color was 75% white and 25% color. Then 50% color, 50% white. Then 75% color and 25% white. And then on my thumb, I just used the straight up color of Do You Have This Color in Stockholm. Once I'm satisfied with how everything is coated, usually with 2 coats, I go ahead and do a clear coat on the top of it. And again, I use my Mia Secret Clear. So I like to use a spoon when I do my top clear coat, especially when I have color, especially colors that stain. You can see this blue is staining my fingers a little bit. Now I do mess up when I do my pinky, but it's white and it's probably not going to contaminate the clear very much. But when I have colors like this, I definitely use my spoon to apply the clear dip. Here you will see me dump the excess clear back into the container. I don't just do that randomly. I do actually look at it to see if any of the color from my nails went into it, but I'm not going to waste all of that clear that I just spooned onto there. I don't have the kind of money to do that. You can see that the color did stain my fingers a little bit, so I'm pulling out the 100 by 100 grit file, and I'm actually carefully trying to get the glue and any dip that is sticking to my fingers off before I activate it, because it's a lot easier to do it now than after it's been activated. And again, I'm going to use the OPI activator, and I do put 2 coats of this on, and then I do wait the 5 minutes for it to cure. And back to the 100 by 100 grit file, and here I'm going to shape the sides and the free edge of my nails the best that I can while they're still stubby like this. So now I want to be able to clean up the sides and the cuticle edge of my nails, so I'm back to the nail drill and using the large ball bit. And again, I'm very careful with this. I'm very careful not to go down to my natural nail and to not be aggressive with my cuticles. And just for some further definition and cleanup, I'm now moving to the small ball bit and doing the exact same thing. So now I'm going to move on to the fine bit barrel bit to do the smoothing of my nail bed and to clean up any mistakes that I may have made with the dip. I'm also very careful with this bit because it can hurt you, and I'm using it at speed number 5. And again, to clean everything up, I use my rubbing alcohol. And once I'm satisfied with the final filing, I bring out the OPI activator again and reactivate just in case I have any dry spots. And because the activator can ruin your top coat, I let it sit for at least 5 minutes, oftentimes more, before I apply the top coat. And today I'm going to use the Amelie top coat. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced. This is a no wipe top coat, so that means I don't have to clean it up after I've cured it. Unlike the OPI top coat that you have to wipe off after you've cured it. Once I have all of my top coat applied, I put my hand in my UV lamp for the 2 minutes that it automatically goes for, but I oftentimes do it twice just to be sure. And once the top coat is cured, it's time for the oil. I can't pronounce this, so I'm not going to try. I just apply the cuticle oil to each nail, rub it in, and we're good to go. So here's the final mani with the gradient from Do You Have This Color in Stockholm?